Hello students, your instructor here again, John Mendiola with another screencast. This one about getting a burnt text effect in Photoshop. There are a number of ways to do this. We're going to go through a quick and dirty way right now. So you can see I have the letters burnt into there. It started with this image which I got from cgtextures.com. Now, first thing I'm going to do is double click on this and make this an active layer. Let's call this pepper. I'm going to use my quick selection tool and I'm going to quickly select all the white areas there. And down here, hopefully that selects all the white and none of the pepper itself. And then once I've got that, I'm going to hit delete and then select deselect. Now I'm also going to go to image adjustments, brightness and contrast, and I'm just going to pump up the contrast about 50 right there and hit OK. Then lastly, I'm going to edit, free transform, and just rotate this just a little bit so I have more straight horizontal area with the red. Once I rotate it, hit enter, and that locks it into place. Now I'm going to zoom in so I can start playing with my text. And I've got my text tool, and I've used a font called Orbitron. It's a little bit different than this one. This one is using the font shortcut, but we just use Orbitron, that's fine. And I'm going to not have a black color. What I want for my text color is actually find a dark color. So I click the swatch and bring up the color picker. I'm going to sample a dark color that's in the pepper already and go just a little bit darker. Hit OK. So I've got that. I'm going to click and I'm going to type in burn. And then I am going to black arrow tool and go to edit, free transform, hold Alt and Shift, or Option and Shift if you're on a Mac, drag out from one of the corners like this. Of course, you can make this as big as you want as long as it fits in the pepper. We'll go like that, hit enter to lock that in place. Now you might notice that your letters might be closer together. What I've done already is, in my character, I have upped the tracking to be 75. That spaces it out a little bit. That was my cell phone. And anyway, now that I've got this, what I want to do is right click and rasterize the type. That means it's not editable text anymore, it is just pure color. Grab my rectangular selection tool and I'm going to select that much right there. I'm going to go to edit, copy, and then layer, new, layer via copy. And I won't notice anything because it's immediately on top of where it was, so I just move it over like that so you can see it. I'm going to call this piece, edit, free transform, hold shift while I rotate it. That allows me to lock it at a perfect 90 degrees. Hit enter. And then I'm just going to move this over and line it up with the crossbar on the B. I'm going to hold Option and Shift or Alt and Shift and drag it over so it lines up like that with the U. Then Alt Shift again and drag it over. And this one I'm going to drop down a little bit. The cursor keys that lines up with the crossbar on the R. Drag it. Oops. Let me do that again. There we go. And then again, Alt and Shift and drag over a copy like this. And then Alt and Shift one more time and copy this way. Now that I've done all that, you can see that I have all these extra layers here. I am just going to layer merge down, which might be off the screen. It's just Control E. And just keep hitting Control E. You'll notice that it'll just keep merging down until it's all part of the burn layer. Once I've got that, I just grab this rectangle selection tool, select a little bit because I went too far off the end, and delete that. And deselect. So now that I've got this is all one layer. It's not individual letters or pieces, it's all one layer. Now what I want to do is I'm going to stop right here and then we'll go to another video which will go through the text effects to make it look like it's burnt in to the pepper. Stay tuned.